At the 46 ASICS Clovis Invitational, Rio Mesa standout Derek Luna, fantastic battle with him and Michael Ortega in the Division III Boys Varsity race here on a fantastic morning at Woodward Park in Fresno, 15:12. It's only mid-October. How encouraged, how enthusiastic are you about that, Derek?
I'm really happy on my performance today, but I really want to get better and improve later in the season.
Obviously, in races like this, you can't handpick your opponents. You can't have an advanced understanding of certain individuals. I mean, obviously both of you and Michael are from the southern section, but the fact that you had somebody there, and you guys could keep pushing each other and challenging each other the entire time. Like we saw in the girls' race, Elizabeth Jacqueline from MLK had to do it all by herself. How good was it the fact that that there was competition, there was company up there to kind of make you aware of the surges and when you had to respond?
I think it helped me a lot knowing that there was competition to push me further, because personally I don't think I would have raced as good if I didn't have competition to help me push me along.
What do you feel like you have a better understand? I know it's still fresh, probably trying to process it all, but in terms of the way you handled Killer Hill, the way you handled the last mile, the last K, what's fresh in your mind right now about the areas where if you have the blessing of coming back here in November for the state meet, you can be better in those areas?
I think surging at the top of hills could help me a lot, because at the top of the hills, I'm tired and I kind of slow down a bit. But I think if I were to surge, at least 10 seconds, it would help me a lot to gain a bigger gap between competition.
Most definitely. But the fact that 15:12 in October, and I know you guys aren't backing off at all. You guys are in a heavy volume of training right now. How much? I mean, again, I know everybody in the southern section has to respect being able to get through prelims and finals at Mount Sac, before they can even talk about coming back here on November 29th. But if you have that blessing, Lord willing, health providing, just how encouraged are you at the fact you get into a race where there's even more competition, and obviously you're feeling better. You're knocking on the door of sub 15, man, and you're only a junior. How much does that mean to you?
It means a lot to me, and I'm really proud on how far I've came since my first race, and I'm really encouraged to race here again. Hopefully I stay.
Absolutely, man. Well, again, absolutely exceptional effort. 15:12 for Derek Luna from Rio Mesa. Again, fantastic battle with him and Michael Ortega from Ontario, and I hope that he gets that encore performance on November 29th. Obviously, a lot of work to do still at Mount Sac, closer to home, but this is a great indication of what Derek Luna is going to be doing the rest of the year. Stay healthy. Well done.
Thank you.